Hey everyone, it's me, Casey from Casey's Vlogs and Stuff. It is May 3rd and it is a Wednesday, so I'm giving you guys a Wednesday video. I know I'm supposed to do a cover for you guys, but that will be next week that I have scheduled. So maybe I could do it at my boyfriend's house. Sorry. Alright, as you can clearly tell, there's a glare, but you don't see anything. But if I give you guys a hint of what's going on, just by my outfit. Okay, so we got Beauty and the Beast shirt, which by the way, this is my PJs. Wearing a Ravenclaw pants and a Ravenclaw cardigan. So, you know exactly what this topic's all about. Books. I'm giving you my top 5 favorite books of April. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm sharing you guys my favorite books. It's ranked, I have them stacked in front of me, stacked from 5 to 1. So I'm just pulling the books right in front of me, and I'll show you what the books are. I'll tell you my review on it, and we'll move on. Because I don't want this to be very long, but first most, and top number 5 of my favorite books of this month of April is 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. I know a lot of people are going to be very conflicted that this is one of my favorite books. I feel like it is because it spoke to me in a way that a lot of books don't. This touches on a topic that is a conversation starter for mental illness. I haven't watched the show personally. I watched a few minutes of the show and I clicked out of it because it was not like the book. Even though I think Selena Gomez says it's oh yeah, it's right. I think so, but Clay receives it, and the whole night he listened to 7 tapes with 13 people on it. But it hit me hard because I could relate to it personally. I don't want to get into it because not a lot of people should know. And some people say oh, it glamorized suicide. Well, in the book you don't really know how she committed suicide. There is one trigger warning in this book. That's mostly that I've noticed, but I still read it and powered through it. So 13 Reasons Why is book number 5. Book number 4 I'm currently reading because I liked this book when I started reading it in April. It's Everything. Oh my gosh. So far I'm this far in this book, but it's so good. Nicola Yoon is an amazing author. Here's her picture. This is Nicola Yoon. Nicola Yoon. She's fantastic. Just like J. Asher, his writing techniques are really awesome. So far I find out this girl is sick. I don't know. She made a joke saying Skid Row. So she has a thing called severe combined immunodeficiency. Sorry, I can't pronounce big words. So yeah. So she's there and she meets this new kid who moved next door with his sister, his mom, and his dad. His name's Ollie. The girl's name is Madeline, but he calls her Maddie. So far, it's fantastic. I am in love. I can't wait for the movie. That's why I'm reading it. To go off on a tangent, I could tell you I read John Green, The Fault in Our Stars, John Green, Paper Town, which I still haven't read. Watch The Dove. Divergent, Insurgent, Heaven is for Real, The Notebook's completely different from the movie. A Walk to Remember is completely different from the movie. The Longest Ride is completely different from the movie. Like, I have, most of the books that I have is a movie or a TV series. So, I would rather read them. And we're into the top 3, so Rachel Hawthorne, The Boyfriend League. Growing up, this has been my favorite baseball book of all times. Yes, I'm a girly girl sometimes, but I do love my, like, teen romance. I do say, it's about a girl named Danielle, which they call her Danny for sure because she's a tomboy of the family. She has a sister. She lives with her parents in a town in Texas. Ragland, Texas. I think this is like a made up, but the Ragland Rattlers, her and her best friend decide to house baseball players. So when they do, she starts falling for the one that's living in her house, and her best friend's falling for another guy. It's really interesting because you see her struggle within the book when they first get this guy, Jason? I think so. Yeah, Jason Davis. So, she starts liking him. She tries so hard not to like him. Like, you see her, like, internal struggle until something happens. I'm not gonna tell you most of the book because I like leaving you guys on a thing. Alright. Number 2, Live Original by Sadie Robertson. The book's geared towards high school teenagers. I see it, I personally will use it as a young woman. I'm turning 24. It's still helpful, and plus I read her book Life Just Got Real. That's an amazing book that she wrote alongside with another writer. It's really good. Like, this book is really good. It helped me understand a lot, and it's like, it's just telling you to live original. Like, how, like, when you're about to go into a relationship, demand respect. Because not a lot of people, like, do that. She talks about, like, her family and what she's done, like, different things. Each chapter does come with, like, Bible verses in the book. So chapter 3, like, before chapter 3, we can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance, and endurance develops strength of character, and character strengthens our confidence. Hope of salvation, Romans 5:3-4. I'm not gonna lie, I skipped over the I feel bad I skipped over the Bible verses, but I actually found a couple. But at the end of each chapter, there is a Live Original challenge, so it asks you questions you can write in it, and at the bottom it says don't forget, and it'll tell you, like, don't forget, and gives you, like, a little message, like, you can't change anyone else, you can only fix you. So this is from the chapter called You Can Only Fix You, and, like, she goes into how and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. Like, even, like, if you're in your early 20s or mid-20s, this can help as well. And last but not least, I do have to thank my boyfriend for this, because he got me this book because I was missing him so much when he left on Easter. Crazy is My Superpower by A.J. Mendez Brooks. You guys probably seen the video. I'm going to take off my glasses for this, because, no, put it back on. But AJ Lee is her ring name, but AJ Mendez Brooks is her real name. She's married to Phil Brooks, who is AKA, with everyone in the WWE universe, CM Punk. I would say, oh, look over there, there's my CM Punk Funko Pop figure that my friend really wants. I'm not giving him up. My CM Punk shirt's still there. I do like him, I'm not gonna lie. I do bust on my friend's balls, but everyone cheers for him to come back, and he's not coming back. He's in the UFC. So, but she tells you everything about her life. AJ has been homeless most of her life. When she reached college, a lot of things happened in between. Her mother didn't want her to date anyone because she didn't want, even at a young age, she was afraid that her daughter was going to end up pregnant just like her. But she didn't. She, like, you can tell, like, she had a really tough childhood, but she also told her brother when she started watching wrestling with him, her older brother, and she's like, I'm going to be on TV, I'm going to be in WWE or something along those lines. It's really good to look in, but she also opens up about her mom's mental health, her bipolar disorder, how that was misdiagnosed, and how she was misdiagnosed with depression just like her mom was, but she really has bipolar disorder. So she talks into that, and she talks more about how she became in the WWE, and it's amazing. And she also talks about, like, the infamous kiss that it was not, according to WWE PG, you were supposed to kiss on the lips, no tongue action. So her and her husband, well, mentor at the time, had that happen. Where is it? Like, she uses a lot. She had a list, like a 10-year plan. Yes. This was like when she's starting to become a wrestler. My 10-year plan: make it to the main roster, win the championship, have an action figure made in my likeness but with exaggerated body measurements, be in a video game, be on a pay-per-view poster, find a haircut that hides my 5 head, I guess her forehead, have my own merchandise, have a match at WrestleMania, write an autobiography, adopt more dogs. In this, seriously, it was fantastic to read what she planned, and she's making another 10-year plan. And people are saying, oh, she left because CM Punk's not there. She talks a little bit about that, how, like, she felt awkward, but when she did everything, she did those 10, the 10 that I just named, she was like, what else is there to do? Like, I finished it. So she retired and wrote My Crazy is My Superpower, and she actually uses her mental health into her character AJ Lee, given her the crazy persona, but she was owning up to it. She was like, she had a great use and outlet for that, and I find that really empowering. Like, most people, like, I sort of own up to my own crazy, and I think I do have anxiety, and I do have depression, and I'm seeking help for it. So that's fantastic. She sought out help when she was in her 20s, 19, 20 years of age. But just her opening her life up in this book was an eye-opener. Like, I didn't know, like, all these things about her. I thought I did, but I didn't. And now I'm glad I did. Like, I feel like I'm closer to my favorite wrestler. And in one of her interviews, she is planning on making, like, a book after this, so I can't wait. AJ Lee. Fantastic job. So those are my top 5 books of April. Everything's going to be in the May, at the end of May, which I should take this purple pen on back up. That's going to be the end. May 30th, 31st will be the 31st? No. June next in the Wednesday. I'll put that for my main books, because I still yet to read, and there's going to be a lot more, and I do have a lot more books to read, so this is going to be fantastic. Like, I started the Percy Jackson series. Yeah, I know it took me this long to read it, so. Yeah, so. Can't wait to show you guys more of that. I'll show you guys, like, in a vlog, maybe, if my phone will work with me. So, yeah. My top 5 books. I hope you guys enjoy. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel. I try to make videos every Wednesday, Saturday, and every other day for vlogs. So I hope you enjoy. Please click that subscribe button if you want to keep notice of when I post a video. Please hit that little bell down there. And thank you for taking the time to watch my videos at the same time. So I'm glad you enjoy listening to me talk about my favorite books. You guys are going to see it next month, so we'll see. So I'll see you guys around, and thank you so much for the love and support that you guys are doing for me. And some people I've lately been getting is talking about my glasses. So we'll see. So I am going to get going. I'm going to put my books away. I'm going to possibly read or do yoga or go for a walk. Because today is a very productive day. I have a lot of things to do. So I'm going to get going. And thank you for watching. Bye, little sweeties. Mwah.